Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and this war of mine, the Little Ones. Playing as, debatably, Paragons of Virtue. We killed some bandits who murdered a man in cold blood. And I feel relatively okay with that personally. You know, I just had a thought. If we're calling this, this war of mine the Little Ones, shouldn't it be called, like, This Little War of Mine? I'm trying not to die. Something, I don't know. It could be funny. Maybe I should have done that. I should have named the series This Little War of Mine. Oh well, I didn't think about it. Alright, check the radio, Iskra, since you happen to be right there. Anything happening in the city? Yes, mass graves were discovered in the town of Gravia. The military has secured the area and denies reporters access until the end of the investigation. Still nothing new about cigarettes and tobacco. The upcoming days are going to be quite cool, so we're kind of getting to the point of the game where we need to get a furnace, because people are starting to feel sick. Well, they will feel sick relatively soon anyway. Yeah, that needs to be a pretty high priority for us. I was going to upgrade to the herbal workshop, but now I'm not so sure. Iskra, are you able to gather the food here for us, or is that too icky for you? Marin has a new story for us. I was asked to make a set of burglary tools. I refused. Money was good, but I wanted none of it. I wish I knew those customers wouldn't take no for an answer. They came for me when I was upstairs with my wife, fast asleep. I figured they couldn't force the shop door, so I just tossed a Molotov through the window. Our bedroom window. Huh. I'm confused. How did that work out then? Because that sounds mildly dangerous. Alright, Marin, go ahead and eat some food. Everyone else is starting to feel very hungry, which is to be expected, but okay. And yes, she was able to gather the food. Huh, okay. She's a little slow at it, but she can. Can you place something here? No. She doesn't know how to do it. Okay, Marin, why don't you come down here? We need to build a stove or some sort of simple heater, because otherwise this is going to be a problem. Now we're kind of entering the point of the game where we will need to be getting fuel and using that to heat this place up. I'm going to place the heater, place one down here. Odds are fairly good. We might need to get a second one at some point. We'll probably place it down there. Not that it really matters. It doesn't really matter where you place them. I just do it because it makes sense to spread the heat generation around a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. Not really. Alright, Christo's awake. Christo, why don't you come down here? Ooh, more food. Oh, that's now very, very nice. Cool. I want to upgrade this. And I want to see what it's going to cost me first before I do it. Because, I imagine it will take some electrical components to have a properly thermally regulated heater. So, we may not be able to get the herbal workshop right now. You know what, I should have taught Iskra how to do that. I meant to. We can fix that right now. Now, do I want to use some regular food and save the fertilizer? It doesn't really matter, because if I use the fertilizer for this and I don't have enough, I'll just turn the food into fertilizer later. So it really doesn't matter which I do. I am going to teach Iskra how to do this. Okay, let's see what it takes to upgrade. We would need to get a thermostat. And that will take some electrical components, just like the heat lamp, just like the mixer. So let's go to the workshop and use up our materials. Why did he stop at the door there for a second? That was kind of weird, right? Huh. Thermoregulator. Yeah, we are just a little bit shy on those electrical components. We're not going to be able to upgrade the herbal workshop and make medicine today. But again, we are doing very well on medicine, so I'm not too worried about it. Would you like to become a better hunter? You consider this hunting? I mean, I guess. Sure I would. Will I get a rifle? No. No, you most surely will not. But I can teach you how to set the traps. Huh. Cool. Alright, Marin. Come on down here. Upgrade this thing. Marko is no longer wounded. The bandage did the job already. That was a very superficial wound that he had before. It's quite lucky for us, actually. Alright, we have a lot of parts. A lot of parts, interestingly enough. Doing great as far as our components and so on. Like rabbits, she says. You can trap rabbits. Sure, but more like rats. Oh, but that's great. She's always wanted to learn how to dominate the rats. Alright. They're pests, also we can trade them. Well, I think you mean we could eat them. Yes, that's certainly a thing that we could do. Marko, why don't you come down here? Let's see what we could build. And more water filters. Now, fuel, when we do eventually start needing a lot of this, you can turn lumber into fuel, you can turn books into fuel, which we're not going to do, Or you could burn components. I always think it is a better value to burn the lumber. Reason being, 1 lumber makes 1 fuel, right? And you can carry 2 of those in a stack when you're scavenging. The components, you can burn 4 of them into fuel, but you can only carry 1 stack when you're scavenging of 4. So 1 fuel per stack or 2 fuel per stack. As far as I'm concerned, lumber is better in that way. Also, when we need to, we can actually start going around to different locations and use our hatchet to chop down furniture and start getting some new stuff. Start getting free fuel. Iskra appears to be stuck, and I'm not sure what's going on there. Why don't you go eat? Why don't you go eat, little girl? Anything else that I need to do today? Well, let's see. We have everything we need here, right? Except for the electrical components. Marko. So yeah, let's go ahead and make those water filters. We have plenty of components to go around. Christo, let's make some moonshine. I think it's time, don't you? Stock up on some trade goods. We can make 5. It's going to cost us a lot of water and sugar. We have just enough sugar to make 10 moonshine in total, and then we're kind of done, at least until the trader brings more. But for now, 5 seems completely reasonable. Alright, let's go ahead and get some more water. And Marko, well, actually, Iskra, why don't you come up here? We'll have you do that as well. Iskra is working hard today, but she's well fed, so I think we can afford to push her a little bit. And let's go ahead and end the day. Now, we're going to go back to the construction site today, and this time I'm going to bring a couple of saw blades because I know that it's going to be very good. We'll also bring along the crowbar because I know there's a couple more things that we need to open up. And if anyone dares to attack us, I have an assault rifle thanks to the efforts of last video, so we should be able to protect ourselves. Let's prepare saw blades, crowbar, nothing else, I think, right now. We could take the assault rifle with us, hoping that if we get raided tonight, we don't use like 20 bullets to defend ourselves. I mean, it's a fully automatic assault rifle. It sprays bullets, as opposed to the shotgun, which is very, very sparing. But I think we'll take that risk today. I mean, worst come to worst, if we have the extra challenge where we're constantly running out of ammunition, so be it. That at least makes things a little bit more interesting as far as the series is concerned. Alright, so this place is no longer flooded, which is what I like to see. Let's drop on down. There's some stuff over here. I'm okay with grabbing that. Let's see what we got. Anything good? Yes, actually. Electrical components, weapon parts, actual parts. Good. Hey, there's our first location for a saw blade. I actually can't remember if we needed 1 or 2 saw blades in the construction site, but just to be safe, I brought 2. Might have only needed 1. Still, there's a lot of stuff to have behind this door. You can see, like, 4 different piles, as well as a note. The crowbar will also be able to unlock some stuff that we had been seeing up top. Yeah, I actually think we may have only needed 1 saw blade. Ah, well. It won't hurt us too much in the long run. We have, well, we have a crisis of excess right now. Lots of stuff. I'm getting tons of weapon parts, electrical parts, and regular parts. Lots of that stuff. Pretty nice. Oh, look at the medicine. Yes, let's check the note. It says, "The stench of decay is unbearable. These bodies must be months old as they are falling apart. Some have bullet holes in their heads, but no other obvious signs of violence. Are they the rebels killed by the army? Prisoners shot by the rebels? Whoever did this tried to conceal the crime by flooding the basement. Maybe they intended to collapse the building and bury evidence under the rubble." As far as I'm aware, there's no other real story associated with that. It's just grim. Like most things in this game, it's just really grim. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clear out the basement and some of the lower levels, and I'll meet you guys up top so we can see what's behind with the lockers with the crowbar. You know, one thing we forgot to check because we were so distracted by the militia last time was we didn't see this note. A torn flyer entitled Proclamation reads, "Here in our ancient capital, Viceni, are at home and will no longer abide the oppression. The Republic of Vicenna, with its capital in Pogoren and within borders, according to the Treaty of..." Screw your treaties and proclamations. Just a little bit more story as to what's been going on in the area. A little bit more about the cause of the rebels. Because they're not rebels without a cause, believe it or not. They're not. Okay, this is where we needed the crowbar. There it is. Well, let's see what we got. What are you hiding in there? Something precious? Is it secret? Is it safe? Not anymore. Give me a crowbar and nothing is safe from me. A broken assault rifle, bullets, broken vest, a broken helmet. Actually, between the vest and the helmet, we could be pretty darn safe if we wanted to attack something. We could withstand a lot of damage. Yeah, as well as some gunpowder and bullet casings. So if we need to make more bullets, we could potentially do so. Fascinating. Let's go up top here, because this is where the snipers would be if we had gotten the sniper event, and you could try to kill them instead. Which, again, if we had had that event, I would have felt very morally justified, because, you know, they're shooting innocent civilians. Hey, look! We did need another saw blade. My memory was correct. Well, now I feel completely vindicated. Excellent. Now, what are you hiding back here? Certainly not the scoped assault rifle, since we don't have that event, but that would have been nice, now wouldn't it? Yes, indeed. Instead, we have food. Okay. Food isn't so bad. You know, what's funny, just a couple videos ago, I had just mentioned that we haven't been finding any canned food in this playthrough, and then all of a sudden, we're finding canned food on almost every map, almost every run. Not that I'm complaining, don't get me wrong, that's a good thing. I prefer that, but even so, I just find it a little bit funny. Yeah, nothing in this area. Let's go down. I'm going to gather up a little bit, but we need to start heading toward that exit. I don't have enough time to go throughout the rest of the map, unfortunately. Because it's getting close to daybreak, and, well, for obvious reasons, I'd rather not be here at the scene of my crime. I mean, well, ooh, crap, didn't mean to say that. Alright, I'll see you guys down at the entrance. Alright, so we didn't have enough time to go through the entire place, but this is what I've got so far, and it's practically a treasure trove. We could take the medicine and the vegetables and the herbal meds twice over if we wanted to. We should take our crowbar back, absolutely. Although it's very close to breaking, so pretty soon we need to get that thing replaced. Could take the weapon parts. Look how many regular parts there are. Holy cram. Electrical components? Sure. I'm going to take the helmet, because we could repair that. The bullets? Absolutely. Nothing else here is an absolute necessity. But it wouldn't hurt to have a few more things. For example, more parts. And the broken assault rifle. Now, if we sold our other one, we could repair this whenever we need it and never worry about using up the bullets. Which I kind of like the idea of doing that. Again, the reason is just by having the assault rifle, you will use up more bullets than you otherwise would when you defend yourself from raiders. That's just inevitable. In fact, we might very well find out tonight that we got raided and we used up like 12 bullets, which sucks because ammunition is, well, kind of hard to come by. Yeah, this is a lot of good stuff. We don't need a ton of building supplies right now, so stocking up on all this makes some sense right now. Let's go ahead and leave, and we'll definitely have to come back again because, whoo, there's a lot of goodies. Lots of goodies. Alright, this should be what, day 18? Yeah. So we're now basically a little over the halfway point with the game, which is not half bad. I'm only expecting... Oh, we did get raided. Okay. Marin's starting to feel unwell. We actually still only used up 4 bullets, which was nice. That's not so bad. We brought back 8. Marin's not feeling good, huh? Well, Marin, I think you go take some of our herbal meds. We have plenty of those. Christo, why don't you go ahead and take a little time off. Bandits attacked us during the night. Where were you? Getting the stuff that we need to live. Silly girl. Can you put more fuel on the fire? Because it's pretty cold. 48 degrees. That's really chilly. And unfortunately, the colder it gets, the more likely that people are going to start feeling sick. We're getting really close to winter. We're going to have to start doing this more and more often. And of course, it's going to use up a lot of fuel. We're going to have 4 on the fire for now. Maybe let's go to 5. There you go. And we should start seeing the temperature go up a little bit. She is sad, huh? Okay, well, Marin, why don't you come down over here? No, not Iskra. Marin, thank you. Marin, come down here. And can we upgrade the herbal workshop now? Oh, it's up to 64 degrees, by the way. That helps. Yes, we absolutely can. Let's go ahead and make that. Finally! So that's everything. At this point, we really have access to everything in the game that we need. Iskra is not feeling very good. Once Christo wakes up, we should probably have him spend some time with his daughter. Children get sad pretty easily. Far more easily than the adults do. Christo, talk to your daughter. No, Iskra, come back here, please. There we go.
Daddy?
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted you to do. Do you want to play a clapping game? I got my ticket for the long way round. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Nope, they're just playing patty cake. Actually, there's something kind of similar to this that my wife used to force me to play. Uh-oh. Help, please help me. Children? Oh, no. Iskra, we have playmates. Maybe we should go have Iskra talk to them. Is she even able to do that? I kind of don't feel like she can, but maybe she can. Let's find out. I'm curious. I am very curious. Open the door, Iskra. Are you allowed? Yes. Hey, look, fellow children. Iskra, we got Marin watching you. You want to take point on this? Oh, hello there. Can you call your parents? Oh, okay. Marin. Not the parents, but there we go. We live several blocks away from here. Our mom's very ill. She needs medications. Could you please spare any? Without your help, she will die. After Daddy went to fight, we have only her. Please help us save her. 2 medicine. Well, we're paragons of virtue, so yes, absolutely, I shall give medicine to you. Quickly, let's get the medicine to Mom. There we go. All right, well, everyone should be a little bit happier now. Meds are hard to come by, but we did the right thing. Well, heck yes, we did. Marin, go check on the food. Christo, now you should be pretty happy. We couldn't just leave those poor kids without help. That would be callous. I have heard reports that Christo is actually more likely to be upset when you help people, simply because, you know, he doesn't want to give up resources that could be important to protect his daughter and take care of his daughter. But so far I haven't seen that to be the case. Now, we could make medications using some herbs, using some of the, what is called med ingredients that we did find in the Sniper's Junction. We could make some new pills. Not that we need to right now. I think we'll just hold on to those resources, but it is certainly an option. Marko should be pretty happy as well. Whoop, hang on. We got more story. Missed that. Let's see. Alina gave me 2 beautiful girls. We were so happy. When the war broke out, we decided we would be safer at my mother's house in the country. I stayed with my team to help people. We thought all of this would be over in a couple of weeks. It's been almost 3 years now. Wow, really? Phones are... There we go. Phones are dead, so I've been sending letters through anyone leaving the city. 3 years? Wow, this has been going on much longer than I thought. Well, what do you know? Marin, let's go ahead and use raw food to get more raw food. Christo, please make some new water filters for us. Just a couple of those. Marko, get in position. Iskra, check the radio. Are we looking at winter? I'm expecting winter to drop almost any day now. It's about that time. It will get much colder. There we go. Snowfall is expected in the southeast Grasnavia. Let's give them a warm hug to the people of Pogoren. All right. Cigarettes and tobacco still. Mass graves. Yeah, okay. Well, winter is coming. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but it's true. Iskra, some kids came to visit us. We gave them some pills for their mom. I wonder if I can play with them the next time they come. Well, that's an if they come here again. I mean, they probably will, but, you know, if they don't, they don't. Iskra, don't drop off the... Oh, that's irresponsible. Don't do that, child. You're just asking for trouble. All right. We'll have you put on the water. And since I know that it's going to get a lot colder, I'm going to go ahead and put on a couple more fuel on the furnace and try to last us over the night so that we don't wake up to a cold day tomorrow. We'll go up to 6, because that's as high as you're allowed to go. We probably will have to build a second furnace at some point. Just guessing. At least that's been my experience, if it's a really harsh winter. Let's go ahead and start working on a couple more saw blades to be safe, and I'm going to go ahead and end the day. Alright, what else we got today? We could go to... You know, we haven't gone to things like the looted gas station yet, but there's still so much more to get at the construction site. Same with Sniper Junction. Airport has a fair bit, apparently. Shelled School has more stuff. Can't go to the brothel. Very dangerous to go to the brothel right now. We might want to go there someday. Because, well, I mean, I can't imagine there are very many women who are going into prostitution voluntarily. You never know. These thugs might be taking women against their will and pimping them out. We could rescue them. The warehouse is very dangerous, otherwise I would consider going there. Supermarkets, no. You know, one thing we haven't done is we haven't gone to the garage. I'm going to go to the garage, I think, and there should be some trading opportunities for us there. So we're going to take a couple of meds and see if we can get anything. Maybe a crowbar, maybe a hatchet, something. Maybe we'll take one canned food with us as well, just in case it turns out that's something this guy wants. Let's find out. I'll show you guys what's at the garage. Okay, here we are. I wonder if the owners are still around. Now, taking this stuff is not considered theft. I definitely do not want to steal anything from this guy. I don't want to be responsible for that at all. But let's see what we're able to get. Actually, you know what? Leave that pile for now. I need to have a dumping ground. If we take it, then, well, it falls apart and I have nowhere to drop off my goods. No more hiding. We meet in heaven. Ooh, that's, sobering. Oh, hello. Hey, you. I need some meds for my father. Got some? Well, it so happens that, yes, I do. Bandages and medicine for your father. This is Matey. And he will give you a pretty darn good deal on a lot of tools if you can bring him things like meds. I'm not going to give him the canned food. It appears he does not care much about that. But the meds, absolutely. We do need a new crowbar. Let's grab that. Let's grab a couple of saw blades. We can have a deal, he says. I'll take some water. Yeah, that's about all I can get. How about components? No? Okay. That's pretty good. We will trade with you a lot. Sorry, we'll trade with you some more. I was reading him say that helps a lot, and I got, well, confused. Every couple of days, he will restock his inventory. So if you need tools and you have extra meds, this is a pretty easy way to get some. The only downside is you're not going to scavenge for much else. I'm going to go for the bullets. Weapon parts, I think, because we need more of those. In fact, he'll give us a lot of those. That's nice. Can I get another hatchet? No. Cannot. We don't need more parts. We're actually doing really well on parts. I'm going to take as many components as I can get from you. Well, that's all I can get from you, apparently. Okay. It's not bad. That's a lot of weapon parts that we can use for something. Alright, I think that's a good deal. And I'm not going to go in there because I don't want to steal from him. We can go up top, though, because I saw a pile that is not considered theft. In fact, I see a couple of them. You could use a saw grate to try and sneak around him, but again, I'm not really looking to do things like that, so we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that at all. Let's see what else we got in these piles. Just, you know, anything useful. There we go, electrical components. That's certainly good. Okay. Gonna leave behind the part, take the component. Leave behind the water, take the lumber. Let's see what else we got over here. Anything good? We're not going to come back here for at least a couple of days, if ever again, to be honest. Even though we have plenty of meds to give out, I mean, we're not going to need his tools that much. We've been doing really well on building supplies and really well on tools. Having that new crowbar is pretty good. That's fine. Let's see what's inside this random filing cabinet in the middle of, you know, a ruined building. Some tobacco. Okay, more parts, more building materials. I mean, it's actually almost worth coming back here for a scavenging trip at some point. So maybe we will come back at least once more. But for now, let's go ahead and leave. So this should be the start of day 19, and I think this is where we're going to have to end this video. But thank you all very much for watching. Winter's on the way. Oh, it is getting very cold. Well, look at that. Winter is finally here. Alright, new challenges are entering the game, but we're going to have to deal with that in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I, as always, will see you guys next time.